Welcome back to another great episode of Saxon Now, your favorite news source at South Salem High School. We've got another fantastic show coming up your way, so let's dive right in.
Yeah, let's do it. First off, we would like to congratulate our symphonic choir state champions. They have been working hard all year, practicing and training, and it has all paid off. Last weekend, they went up to OSU and led the competition with a 12-whole point lead. Nice job to everyone who participated.
Yeah, great job to our choir team. And seniors, we have some information that you guys need to know. First off, the senior banquet is on May 16th. However, tickets need to be purchased by Friday, May 12th. Next, we want to remind you that signups for graduation times are online at southsaxons.com, so sign up if you haven't already. And lastly, the senior grad party will be held on June 9th from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. at Salem Tennis and Swim Club. Tickets are $20 from the bookkeeper and $25 at the door.
Hope you can stay up late.
Yeah. Now we're going to send you to an interview with Griffin Hayter, one of South's best track athletes, after this short break.
I'm with 2018 lacrosse national champion Christian Gaudy for the FDA's Don't Get Burned Sunscreen Challenge.
Bring it, Daryl.
She's tough, but I won't get burned today. I'm using a broad-spectrum sunscreen.
The FDA recommends broad-spectrum sunscreens with an SPF of 15 or higher with other sun protection measures to reduce the risk of sunburn and skin cancer.
You smoked me, Kristen.
That's because I use sunscreen, so I wouldn't get burned by you and the sun.
Broad-spectrum sunscreen. It's a winning play every time.
Hey, Saxons, we're here today with Griffin Hayter to interview him about track. What events do you play in track, and what is your favorite?
So I mainly focus on 3 events. It would be long jump, pole vault, and javelin. So my favorite of those is pole vault because it's very complex, and I think that's what I like about events is like all 3 of those events that I do tend to be complex in the sense of like all the mechanics. So I feel like that's what I enjoy about it is like learning all that and trying to get better at that.
So what's your least favorite event?
I haven't tried all the events, but of the events I have tried, my least favorite would be the 1500, which is it's like a little under a mile, and I just suck at long distance, so I'm not built for long distance, so I'm not good at that.
What's your least favorite time of day or day of the week to practice, and why?
Time of day would be just later in the day, because once the sun goes down, and it gets cold, you really like hot weather for track, and like the warm weather is the best for running, I feel like, and when it gets cold and rainy, you really don't like it. And the worst day of the week would be probably the day like before or after a meet, because after a meet your body's kind of destroyed, so you really just want to recover, and before a meet you're like stressed out and you want to keep your body healthy. It's kind of the same thing, you want to prepare for the meet. So both of those days, like you don't want to practice, you just want to lay at home and prepare mentally, I guess.
So why did you want to do track?
I just did it, I think probably I just did it in 6th grade. Like with my first year doing it, basically everyone I knew did it. It was middle school, so it wasn't as serious in middle school. Everyone did it, and like each year less and less kids do it, but I always kind of loved the events I did, so I kept at it.
Do you play any other sports, and if so, which do you like the most?
I play football, and back in middle school I wrestled. But I used to say football was my favorite sport, but I think in the past year or 2 I've actually liked track a little bit better.
All right, thank you so much for coming on, and that was Griffin Hayter on Track at South.
Hey Saxons, welcome back to the weather as we have a warm week waiting for us. In the Salem area over here, we will have no clouds at all for a while until Monday. And today there will be a high of 74, with tomorrow it will be 10 degrees warmer with a high of 84. And for the weekend, we will witness a blazing 91 degrees with a low of 61. Lastly, on Monday, we'll have a low of 58 and a high of 88. Overall, it looks like a great week to go play golf or even take a dip in the pool. Let's take it to Brannick with sports after this short break.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, More than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hello Saxons, welcome back to the sports segment of Saxon Now. We've got a lot to talk about today since the spring sports season is coming to a close, which means district and state championships are coming up. First up, the baseball team is currently one of the best in the district with a record of 19-3, putting us at number 8 in the state, just behind Sprague. As for the softball team, they are also doing really well with a record of 15-5, putting us at 9th best in the state behind McNary. However, the statewide coaches poll ranks us at number 6. The boys volleyball team had their last game yesterday at home, getting the win over West Salem with a clean sweep of 3-0. This puts them at the number 1 men's volleyball team in the state, with the championship game coming up in only 9 days. The girls' flag football team is going down to Sheldon High School to play their last game of the season this Saturday. They've had an amazing season this year, and they have good chances of being named the best in the state. The tennis state championships are coming up on the 18th, and on the 26th, the track and field district championships will take place. We have a lot of great athletes on the team, but freshman Calvin Stewart is currently ranked the number 1 high jumper in the district, and junior Griffin Hayter is currently the best pole vaulter and long jumper in the district, so they'll be likely continuing their season into the state championship. That is all for sports today. Thanks for tuning in. Let's take it back to the desk.
And just one more little announcement for all you guys. We are now in the last 6 weeks of school. Thank you guys for doing such a good job and making it this far. But before you pack up and get ready for summer, make sure to get all your missing assignments in, check with your grades with your teachers, and get ready for finals. Speaking of finals, they will be on June 14th, 15th, and 16th, so get studying, and if you need any help, there will be tutoring available in the library on Wednesdays starting at 8:15.
Yeah, nice job getting that all turned in and your grades up. That's all we've got for you today on this show, and check us out on Saxon_TV on Instagram, and make sure to check back in soon for more Saxon Now. Catch you guys next time.